Season officially has come to a close.
Mm-hmm.
How would you sum up these 82?
I think it was a great test for us. We definitely had our ups and downs throughout this year, but I think this team is in a great place and ready to compete at a high level going into the playoffs.
Looking at this week and now knowing that you'll face Orlando, what's most important? I mean, you know what are the preparations like for the playoffs. What do you have to do this week?
Playoff experience is real, right? And these guys last year got to have a taste of that and what playoff intensity looks like, playoff preparation. And we're going up against a team that, obviously has young, hungry guys that are, going to play hard every single night. They've been doing that. But, we're going to have to show them what playoff basketball, is and go out there. And I heard Jay say it and throw the first punch. And that's what you're looking to do in any type of fight, because that's what playoff basketball is. It's a 7-game series, and it's a fight. Every second that's out there, it's a fight.
Speaking of JA, over the past 2 games, 20 of 21.
Wow, he didn't miss a shot today?
Mm-mm.
Wow, I might
do you
do
say
the
about
James
that?
Harden and contest his next shot when I passed him. No, Jay is unbelievable. He's kind of, a guy that, flows under the radar for some people outside of this organization, but the value that he brings to this team is immeasurable. He's been tremendous. He shows up, he plays hard, he doesn't complain, and he does all the little things that definitely help this team win.
How do you think your experience in the playoffs is going to help these guys and your team this year?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to play on some good teams and where we've been in the playoffs. So I think of the experiences that I've had, leadership, whether that's shot making or playing the right way. I think at the end of the day, like I said, playoff experience is real. I've played in a lot of playoff games, so what I've seen and what I can tell the younger guys or guys that don't have as much playoff experience, and then just to get out there and be in the moment and make plays like I've always done since I've played in the playoffs.
George, you played in all 82 games this season. As a vet, as a guy who's been around this group that has dealt with injuries all season, how important was that for you?
I wasn't just something I was just like, I want to get that. I think it was just like they paid me to play. So I'm just kidding. I love basketball. If someone told me I could have all my bills paid and I could play at the YMCA, I'd probably do it every single day. But I enjoy my job. I like playing. And so I go into every year expecting that I'm going to play, and I try and take care of my body as well as I can. And I was lucky enough to have a good training staff here, and that supports me and can keep me nimble and fit and ready to play 82 games.
Shave, you talked about how you didn't miss a practice either. You showed up on countless occasions.
Yeah.
For this group, being a vet, how important was that part of it for you?
Yeah, I just think, showing up to work every day is part of why we get paid, and I think, you gotta not just talk about it. I can talk with the best of them, but you kind of have to be about it. So, obviously, it wasn't just something that I was like, I'm going to sit down just to do this, but, I think you want to set an example as an older guy that, if you're going to demand a lot out of the guys next to you, you have to do it yourself also.
Jared described the ramp up, the mindset shift as a ramp up from this moment to the playoffs. With your experience, how would you describe how that mindset has to shift from this moment to the first game?
Yeah, the intensity of everything just goes through the roof, right? Your preparation, and then how you're, attacking each play while you're out there you're going to go till exhaustion. I know people around here tell the Dellavedova story of how he was out, had to get IVs and was exhausted. But that's the type of intensity that's needed to compete at that high level, and that's playoff basketball.
Facing Orlando 4 times this season, is there anything specific you learned about that group?
Yeah, they're a young team that's going to play hard every single night. They do a lot of good things on the defensive side of the ball to make you adjust your offensive game plan. But with that being said, I think we need to go in there and impose our will and do the things that we do, whether if that's playing fast or establishing our stars or our bigs early. I think there's a way to exploit the things that they do on the defensive end.
You just mentioned a couple different things you can do. Like, how crucial is it for you guys to be able to win in different ways?
Yeah, I think that's what the playoffs is all about. You got to be able to win in a bunch of different circumstances, right? If your 3 ball isn't falling, you got to be able to find ways to score in the paint and get stops and get on play in transition and get early shots. So I think that's the name of the game, right? You got to be able to win in different kind of facets.
First 85. That's right. First 85, that's what J.A. said. Is that something you're expecting? Do you expect it to be kind of bogged down?
I don't know where he got that. I don't expect that. I expect to, play at a pace where we're going to try and, outscore them just like anybody. But at the same time, we are going to focus on defense and stopping them. But sure, I'll go along with the Jared thing. I don't want to go against my teammates for last, but if that's what Jared thinks, I'll make sure someone else can strum up the next 15 so we can get to 100.
You have a week,
Last question.
six days or a week before the game 1 of the playoffs. How do you guys balance getting rested and as healthy as possible, but also staying sharp?
Well, I was going to go rest right now, but you guys are asking me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think tomorrow is just a day that you just relax, kind of decompress from everything, and then you Tuesday lock back in, and we know who we're playing, and we kind of figure out what we need to do to get over the hump of getting out of the first round and focus on Orlando. And it's just a day-by-day thing, I think, and you start to ramp up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and hopefully we play Saturday because the Sunday game feels like forever away from now. So.
Awesome.
Thanks.